Drones really saw their creeping into operations when it came to scouting initially. Technology became available to take some of the legwork out of doing stand counts and some of those variable parts and time-intensive parts of scouting. And as technology has advanced with the drone work, it seems like they're much more capable of carrying bigger loads, going longer distances, and they've found their place into fungicide application.
Having a sprayer drone was a decision we made to cut costs because we were already using an airplane to apply our fungicides. Fungicides became very popular, and that means that demand for airplanes increased exponentially. So it was hard to get timely application with an aircraft, and the expense went way up. When the technology became available that we could own our own drone and control our timing and control our costs a lot better, it became a palatable option. This year, our local co-op is offering a new program that includes satellite photos, aerial photos, and drone flights across several acres as a test. And when they find something that needs scouted, then we have interns or agronomists that go and ground truth the data collected by the drone or the aerial photos. The resolution is such from the drone photos that you can basically count almost every plant. So we can get stand counts. We know what percentage of the field are below average stand counts or above average stand counts. Using the drone imagery to see a lot higher resolution than what you could normally see from the pickup window is going to be very valuable because you can determine a lot of things that have happened. You can almost write the history of the field by what you're seeing as the crop is growing. So tillage practices, if the planter was acting up, if down pressure was different on one row, there's just so many things to learn, and then hopefully you can do something about it and fix it for next time.
Something we're seeing a lot of is a need or a desire from the non-farming population to be as efficient as possible. So I think as we move forward, we'll have to be willing to consider and utilize products, technologies that allow us to do our job with as minimal of applications and products as possible. As that technology continues to advance almost daily, it seems, I think a lot of operations may have to consider the viability of a drone. I definitely think newer generations on the farm and just population in general, even off the farm, are more receptive to technology. I don't know if that's because of the sheer development of such tech in our lifetime that we've seen, or if it's because we have exposure to more social media platforms and outlets, and content that's promoting those things is much more readily available.
The general public maybe doesn't see farming as a tech-forward industry, but I think farming can be as tech-forward as you want it to be. I know 90-plus-year-old farmers that are pretty much doing things the same way they have for the last 60 or 70 years, and there are a lot of young farmers out there that can't get their hands on enough technology. So if you like technology, it's a really exciting time to be involved in agriculture, and luckily I do, so that it keeps things interesting. And if you can use technology and make yourself more profitable, then it makes it more fun.